Creating cute and cuddly cards should be fun and easy when you pair it with these techniques. Today I'm going to share some of my top techniques to using the Purr-fect little kitties and Purr-fect posies. Join me and we'll have some fun learning how to add some texture and cute little accents to these flowers. To get started, we're going to be creating with a purring and playful stamp and die set. With this set, you've got the cute little kitty border, this sleeping kitty, and this floral leaf spray, and the saying, "Hope your day is perfect." So to get started, I stamped the little kitty, the sleeping kitty, with black archival ink, and I partially colored this in. What's really cute about this is you can add texture to these little kitties by using the texture paste. So we have the texture paste for a limited time. You can get this in white, and if you want to add some color, I added a little bit of the archival black ink to create a soft gray color. So I just put a dropper full of that black ink in. It's a little bit too gray, so I'm going to go back into my white texture paste and just stir a little bit more in, so you can create different colors with this. But if you use the texture paste to color your kitties, it will add that little fluffy texture that makes them look like you could actually pet them and gives more of a realistic look. So you can go ahead, you can use the tip of a stylus tool if you want. I find that that kind of helps to add a little bit of a soft, fun texture look. If you wanted to start out by spreading a little bit of the texture paste over your kitty's tail to get a little covering with that, we can always go back with that stylus. So I'm just going to spread that across the kitty's tail. Now you can color these little kitties a couple different ways. You could use your markers, sponge daubers, but I find that this is kind of a fun, unique way to use it. So if you could then go back with that stylus and just kind of stir it around, just kind of adds that soft texture. And then while that's still wet, if you wanted to add a little bit of glitter, you could totally do that. So that's a fun way. Just make sure you clean that off right away. And once that's dry, you'll have a really cute, cuddly little kitty. Our next step is creating these beautiful posies. You can do these in assorted colors and add them all to one card, and those get created with a Purr-fect Posies stamp and die set. With these flowers, you get 4 different sizes, and you can stamp a bunch at one time, plus some beautiful individual leaves. And you also have the coordinating mold that we'll be using in just a little bit. So to get started, I just stamped 2 of the flowers with the magenta hue, and you can go back with your sponge dauber and just give a little bit of color just around those edges, just to give it a soft pinkish look. I used a color combination of Rose Madder and the Forget-Me-Not, and just some fun colors that really kind of speak of spring, soft colors. Once you have that colored, if you're new to die cutting them out, just lay that on top, pop down some tape, run that through your machine, and cut them out. Once you've done that, I typically fill up an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock and cut those all out, color them, and put them into the mold, and this shapes it. This mold is specifically designed for this flower, so you get amazing detail. I can't wait to show you this. Just mist it a little bit and pop your mold right on top. Just remember, if you use our deluxe flower shaping paper, that really will help you get an even deeper depth and dimension with your flowers, which is really cool and fun to do. So with this, we're going to go ahead and just run this through our machine, so that will press it down and shape all those flowers at one time. So once that comes out, you'll see that there's that beautiful detail, and I really love how the leaves turn out on this too. There's no way you could get that depth and detail with just that stylus. So we'll pop those out and we're ready to assemble those flowers. Okay. To layer the flowers together, I like to pair 2 of the largest ones and add some of the wire stamens and threaded stamens in the center. So to do that, just go ahead and pop a hole into the center of 2 of your flowers. So I really like to do this at home when I have an evening where I maybe just have an hour to create flowers. Just stamp a bunch, color them, cut them out. Next evening, shape them and put them together. So these are my threaded and wired stamens. So we'll just pop this right down the center, and we'll have a beautiful piece. I'd like to make sure that those wires are all popping through. They're being a little, okay, there they go. They're like, I don't want to go down there. To help make that goes easier, you can twist it together. So they're actually kind of paired together, so it's a lot easier when you pull that through. That will be very helpful for you. So you've got those stamens pulled through. I'm just going to pull that through a little bit tighter. Just pull that thread down. Pop that flower up around it. And I'm going to make the wire one just come up just a little bit more. Then we're ready for the second one. Just going to pull that out and pop that through the center. And you've got these really beautiful flowers made very quickly. Before that comes up to the second layer, I like to add a little bit of my hot glue so that sticks together instantly when that comes up and is all together. So just offset those petals. And you have that beautiful flower that is ready to be glittered and added to your card. So you'll see that I've done just a single layer for the smaller ones and then double layer for the larger ones. Another stamp and die within this set is called Playful Miss Kitty. This has a collection of fun little kitties along with a little kitty paw. So we're going to take a look at some of the samples created with this. Absolutely love this one. You have one of the little kitties on the side, and then this is from the kitty border of the previous stamp set that we had just looked at. So this is a fun one that you'll see on the blog. Here are some more. This one is really fun, just colored beautifully, paired with the flowers, a beautiful background circle of the paper. So you can create very fun and playful scenes. So if you have some friends that love kitties, these will be the perfect cards for them. So down here you have that beautiful scene with a bench, some flowers. Isn't that such a cute little scene? I can't wait to see what you create with these. Here's the sleeping kitty again paired with the flowers. You can also use the fluffy birdies from the previous collection. This is just a very simple one using the background papers. Can't wait to show you the papers within this collection as well. Here's one with the little birdies as well using the background papers. Here's one a circle using the decorative dies. And then we have this one using some of the decorative Insta album dies and paired with those beautiful flowers. Isn't that pretty? Another set within this collection is the Purr-fect Playdate. Some of the samples you just saw had this one in it, along with the kitties on the swing and the little one with the side hat. This one, you can do fun little scenes, kind of create that tree look on the top with the swing. Here are the two little kitties on an oval. Here we've got them with the flowers all crinkled up, so you can do different flower shaping techniques with that. And then again, here's the kitties I was showing you earlier on that card inside a circle with some clear cardstock, so that's a fun way to use that as well. And then here we have it framed with a little fence on the top. So within this set, here's a couple more samples. This is just using the flowers. So you'll have some fun creating the flowers in different colors using the decorative dies paired with it. And I love how this one really used the fold-out cards to create different fun scenes using all the kitties, the stamps and dies from this collection. Isn't that just absolutely perfect? So if you want to really create a statement card, that one's really fun. Here's a little basket using some of the kitties on that basket. So that's a really fun way to add those kitties as accents to your projects. So within this collection, you've got the Purring and Playful stamp and die set as well, which we looked at earlier with that border and this really beautiful fleur. And last but not least, we've got that Purr-fect Posies stamp and die set along with the mold. Within this set, we have a pretty paper collection that's perfect for those kitty cards you're going to be creating. The colors are very soft pastels, lots of lavenders, pinks, soft greens, and these will really make great backdrops for those cards. Here's some pieces you can cut out with the coordinating dies. They're already colored for you, so it makes quick and easy cards. Have fun using these perfect little kitties and these posies to create those one-of-a-kind cards your friends and family will love. If you don't have yours yet, make sure to get yours ordered today. I've added the links below for quick and easy ordering. And hey, if you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, make sure to get subscribed so you don't miss out on our next video. Thank you so much for joining me today. I will see you next time. Bye!